Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes down to the Botham Johns case, District Attorney Faith Johnson is taking a lot of heat for the way that she's handling this case. Many people feel that she's botching the case on purpose. Remember, Faith Johnson, when she was on stage with Botham Jean's family and their attorneys, one of the things she said was she loves the police. Okay? Just understand, Black people in this country don't get to be district attorneys unless they love the cops. So she's now trying to clear up all of the confusion or lack of job that she's doing on this case. And we already know if the police and the Texas Rangers are siding with Amber Geiger, so is this district attorney, period. Exactly a month ago Tuesday, Amber Geiger, the 30-year-old officer who killed Botham John in his own home, was charged with manslaughter. This after she was already on the streets for 72 hours after the shooting. However, activists have been demanding that Geiger be charged with murder and putting pressure on the Black district attorney, Faith Johnson, who recently conducted an interview with NBC in Dallas that may have made things worse. You know, I was really disgusted with her when she was standing on that stage with Botham John's family. She could have been a lot more sympathetic. And I think that the way she came off, I can tell you, I wouldn't trust her. But let's go on. The Republican whose election to remain DA is next month said the case was handed over to the Texas Rangers, which has been accused of police cover-ups. And they have been accused of that with other cases, ladies and gentlemen, which I had found out when I started reading about the Texas Rangers. So this is one of many cases that they cover up for the cop. However, Johnson explained they took over after the Dallas Police Department invited them in so they would have an independent investigator, she said. They were responsible for deciding on the manslaughter charge, not her office. She continued, "We now are the lead agency on the case. Now we are getting the case ready for the grand jury." And ladies and gentlemen, don't hold your breath with grand juries. If you remember what happened in Ferguson with the Mike Brown case, they rigged up the grand jury. They put all kinds of people on the grand jury that favored cops. And many of the people they put on the grand jury didn't even live in Ferguson. So don't forget how grand juries can easily be rigged. All right. Okay. Every piece of evidence that's going to be necessary to help them make the right decision in this case. Not only will we give all the evidence, but we will also plan to explain the law to them thoroughly in terms of what this office says. I think that's one of the things that I want to make certain is that people of Dallas County understand that we are not trying to work so we will miss anything. We don't want to miss anything. Okay, so that's what Faith Johnson said. When asked what should happen once the case reaches the grand jury, she said, "Once we give them all the facts of the case, we believe that they're going to do the right thing." Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hesitating because you know me. I have no faith in this system. It has been centuries of no justice for our people. Yeah, they may pluck out a person or two, but over a 500-year period, it simply ain't enough. I don't have no faith in any jury in America. They're all rigged. We don't want to change the grand jury at this point in terms of what will come out of the grand jury. She added, "Only thing I'm saying to the people of Dallas County, trust me." You know, just like any other police department, ladies and gentlemen, they all cover for each other. And she's no different at all. We are planning to put before this grand jury as soon as we can. In fact, we're trying to expedite it to get it even quicker than we probably should do, but we're not going to compromise anything. That's what is so critical. We don't want to compromise any evidence that we think is going to be critical for them to make the right decision in this case. All right. Clearly, it's hard to trust anything coming out of the Dallas Police Department, the Texas Rangers, and the District Attorney's Office. There have been so many mistakes made in this case, from never searching Geiger's apartment to claim Botham Johns was a pothead, to protesters in jail longer than Geiger was. Hopefully justice will be served. Exactly right. I have no faith in any of them. You know, they have a history of cover-ups, the Texas Rangers, the prosecutor, and the Dallas police. Again, if you listen to that scanner audio that I posted, they were covering up for each other the night of that shooting. That's all you hear on them. Just they're trying to cover for Amber Geiger from the start. Okay. We still don't know what's on the drug test they gave to Amber Geiger. They never searched her apartment, but they sure ran straight to Botham John's apartment to find some marijuana and some backpack with police gear in it, which makes no sense for him to have. He worked for Price Waterhouse, and he was not a cop there. So, ladies and gentlemen, all I see in this article is Faith Johnson, just like the Texas Ranger and the Dallas police. She's going to do all that she can to make sure Amber Geiger gets all the cover she needs, instead of putting the best interests of Botham Jean's family first. They never do that. There is no police department that we have seen yet that puts the victim that was shot by a cop first. We always see them covering for their own and nothing else. And we're not going to see anything different in this case, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.